Welcome to Real Estate Heat TV. This is Anthony Legins, Real Estate Culture Mentor. Today, I'm bringing you my good friend and real estate investor, Mr. Joe McNair. He is a local real estate investor. He has 2 local real estate investment companies. He's a musical genius, in my opinion. He makes some great music, folks. You probably gonna want to definitely check him out. But go ahead, Joe. Go on and introduce yourself, my brother.
Hello, everyone. I just want to thank Anthony Legins for allowing me to speak on this program, the Heat TV, and let you guys, Real Estate Heat. That's what's up. Yep, and let you guys know that the real estate market is booming in Detroit. I'm a local investor. I have 2 real estate investment companies. One is Upward Financial Solutions, LLC. The other is Upward Bound Kingdom Business, LLC, in which I co-own with my business partner, James Jackson.
All right, now. That's what's up, Joe. That's what's up, man. Doing things out here in the city, man. See, that's what we're talking about here today. We're talking about how to buy the hood. And what we mean by how to buy the hood, we're talking specifically to us, you know, people that look just like us out here. We want to teach you real estate. We want to share our knowledge and our experience and hopefully, you know, motivate you to get involved in real estate, because especially for me, I know it was definitely a life-changing experience. Real estate helped me turn my whole life around in a whole new direction, as I'm sure my friend Joel can attest to. So, you know, let's get off into this,
yes,
Joel.
Sir.
I got just a few questions, man. I'm happy that you blessing us today, man, with your time and your knowledge, man. Want to know, like, when did you buy your first investment property?
I bought my first investment property in 2003. I was just graduated from college, and I actually had recently gotten married, and I was thinking about relocating to California.
Oh, okay.
Doing the music thing.
Oh, okay.
So, but what sparked me to purchase the first property was I was like, you know, I've been a Detroit native all my life, and to relocate to another state and not own anything in my birth state or birth city is kind of pitiful. So I was like, you know, let me at least buy something and have my ownership established here with something before I relocate to California. Yeah. So I wound up purchasing a property over on Cloverline in Detroit, not too far from Finkel in Wyoming area, 48238 zip code.
Yeah.
And that was my very first purchase of a home.
Oh,
took a loan, took a mortgage out on it. I think I paid $45,000 for it. Well, that was the mortgage, and my note was like 500 or something, and I wound up collecting rent on that property for about $700. So my profit was $200 a month, and I was like, "Oh, this is good.
Yeah,
this is great."
Yeah.
You know, $200 a month for rent, and your mortgage is $500. You know, back in 2003, and you fresh out of college, you know, wasn't too bad. You know.
You was always good about that credit, man. You know, staying on top of your credit, my brother, man. You know, that's you know, that's one way to do it though, man. You know, like how you did it. You went the traditional route, you know, found a decent investment property, man, got a mortgage, and then you went ahead and rented it out, which was the smart thing to do, and essentially letting the tenant pay your mortgage for you. In addition, you collecting additional, you know, return on your investment, man, you know, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, if you're able to keep that tenant happy in that property and they continue to pay the rent, they essentially would be buying the property for you, paying off your mortgage over time. So, you know, that's always a smart move. You know what I mean? Yeah,
yes,
bro.
Sir.
So
yes,
how did that experience go for you though with your first property?
Well, it went very good, Anthony, because fresh out of college, I already had a business mind, you know, having taken all of those classes and graduating. And then I was thinking, you know, when I invested in the property, I didn't realize the tax benefits for owning property at the time. You know, so not only was I, you know, able to make, you know, $200 a month cash flow and get my mortgage paid at the property, I was also able to glean some tax write-offs and tax benefits from being a property owner, you know, and that was, you know, a huge takeaway at the time as well, because I began to see that, you know, owning real estate is a good way to just slowly grow, you know, a nice portfolio of resources, you know.
No doubt. No doubt. Definitely, man. Definitely. Like how many investment properties do you currently own, Joe?
Yes, sir. I own 10 solo, and that includes the one I live in. And then
Nice.
with my business partner, I have 6.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. So that's like a total of 16 properties, huh? That's
Yes,
what's up, man.
16 properties. Yep.
That's what's up, bro. What inspired you, man, to focus on investing in Detroit, man, your neighborhood where you grew up in?
Yeah, Detroit was my focus point because you know more than anybody, Anthony, that to do anything takes passion.
Right.
So to I was very passionate about seeing my neighborhood in which I grew up, the 48227 area code, and the I'm sorry, zip code 313 area code
Yeah.
48227 zip
Oh
code.
yeah, we know what you mean, bro.
Yeah. Seeing that area, seeing it grow and take some of the black eyes off the block in the hood,
Right.
So
Yeah.
not only was I interested in creating something that would generate perpetual residual income for me, but I was also interested in doing something that would benefit the community by taking some of these broken down, dilapidated, ready to be condemned and demolished houses off the block, and putting them together in so that someone can actually enjoy a nice home.
Yeah, man.
So that was my motivation.
Oh man, I love it, bro. I love that, man, because that's definitely what it's about, man. Because if we can impact people in a positive way, it's a win-win for us all. You know what I'm saying? We winning by investing in, increasing our assets and our net worth and our, income passively, and we also able to provide, quality, affordable housing, man, to people in our city, man. And like you said, man, it's a lot of, especially if anybody's drove around Detroit, they know, man, it's a lot of, eyesores,
Absolutely.
And what I also like to look at is opportunities, for us if we're able to come together or, form groups of investors or, even individually we do what we can do. But it's a lot of opportunity, and I'm sure it's not just in Detroit. I'm sure it's in a whole lot of other cities as well and other neighborhoods, urban neighborhoods, where people like us are living, that we could really, you might be looking like, man, I really wish I knew how I could, do this, and this is what this show is about. We want to bring you, bring you that heat, baby. We Real Estate Heat TV, man. We want to bring you that heat, bring you that knowledge that you need to get that confidence and that knowledge, from people that's really out here like Joel right here, that's doing it out here, man, doing it big, bro. So how did you find the properties for sale in your neighborhood that you've been buying?
Well, when after I got Cloverline, then I wound up not moving to California, and I wound up looking for a property to actually live in, because I was renting at the time. So my second purchase in Detroit was the purchase of a house over on Freeland, in which I lived in actually for like 7 years.
Yeah.
The 48235 zip code, right off 6 Mile over there, not too far from Greenfield and Hubble area, and in between 6 Mile and Puritan. And I lived over there for like 7 years. So I was looking for a nice quality brick home in which I could, start my family and whatever. And then after I moved in there, a few years later is when I started looking at more opportunities to invest, because I was seeing a lot of opportunities in Detroit, but I didn't know what I really wanted to do. And I was like, you know what? I can't go wrong with purchasing another house.
Right, right, right. So how did you find it? Like, how did you find Cloverline? How did you come across that property?
I was talking to one of the guys that I did music with, and I was telling him I'm thinking about buying a house, and he actually was selling the house that I bought.
Oh, okay.
And I said, "Oh, okay, you selling the house?" And I was like, I was
Yeah.
used to doing business with him on a music tip, and when he told me he was selling his house, I figured it would be a good way to get in because I knew he wouldn't jerk me around. We've been doing music together. We've been
Yeah,
in the studio together, and it
yeah,
was kind of like a good fit at the time because I didn't
yeah.
know much about real estate. So, he kind of gave me a little bit of a easier path getting into purchasing the home, and I was happy with that.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, that's one great way, man. Sometimes you gotta just strike up a conversation and tell people, man.
Yep.
You'd be surprised, like, oh man,
Network.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you were
Network.
selling a
Yep.
house, or I didn't know you was, buying houses or into that. We don't sometimes we don't communicate enough. Just that's how easy it could be sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
it ain't always like that, but sometimes it is. Like, how did you find some of your other houses? Like,
The other houses, I just petitioned the support and skill of a realtor.
mm-hmm.
So I asked the realtor to start sending me listings,
Right.
and I would give them my price range,
Mm-hmm.
what I was willing to spend, and where I was trying to purchase, and they would shoot me listings, and then I
Right.
would take those listings, and sometimes I would ride around maybe like 3 or 4 hours out of a day looking at different houses on the list and seeing if, walking up to them, looking at the windows,
Right.
walking
That's
around back,
important. That's
seeing if they've been
important, brother.
broke into,
You got to go check these out. Now you can't just look at a picture.
checking them out and just doing the legwork,
Yeah.
to see if I want to purchase this property.
Right.
And I came across some pretty good deals,
Yeah.
doing my due diligence.
Yeah. That's key right there. Due diligence. You know what I mean? Due diligence is highly
Yep.
important. A lot of people just see a picture and see some numbers and get excited and just jump at it without,
No, you
doing
gotta
any
go
due
look at it.
diligence or
You gotta go
homework.
look at it.
You got to at least
Yeah,
drive
yeah,
by it. At least drive by it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you
exactly.
can. And if me personally, I always like to do deals that's close to home anyway, because out of state and things like that, it's great. A lot of people are doing it and they're making a lot of money, man, doing it. But me, I like to be able to put my eye on my investment, for me and my people that are buying. So it's very important, especially in Detroit,
Yes,
you
sir.
know,
Yes, sir.
because it might be looking great one
And
day and
that was
drove
key
by
for
it the
me.
next day and this toe up, they done did something terrible to it.
That
So
was that
yeah,
was key for
man.
me, being able to ride up on site and see what I'm getting.
Yeah, man.
That
Well,
was key. That was key for me.
that's what's up, Joe, man. We know, man, well, it ain't always all sweet with real estate, man. So what challenges have you faced owning investment properties in the hood?
Well, I face a lot of challenges, but I want to put a disclaimer out here.
Okay.
When the first couple questions you asked, you know, life is about being passionate about what you do.
Right.
So, you know, getting into real estate, you have to bring some type of passion to what you do.
Definitely.
Because there are many times when I would have been discouraged, like, what is this madness? I can't deal with this. But
Man.
the
Yeah.
the passion and the motive for what you do is what's gonna stick. But some of the challenges that I've come across is is getting a property,
Mm-hmm.
getting good workers to rehab the property at a reasonable price,
Yes, sir.
and then some properties having taxes that are unpaid, you being responsible for that.
Right.
Water bills that are unpaid, you being
Oh man.
responsible for that.
Yes,
And
sir.
then lemons, you see a house that looks great. You don't know this property has major plumbing problems. you know, tree roots growing in the plumbing system of the going to the alley of the house. You got to get the yard dug up. That's $2,000 to $3,000 easy. You know, these type of things are challenges, but like I said,
well, you know that's the next question, Joe, is what were your solutions, my brother?
Solution, baby. Upward Financial Solutions is the name of the company. We bring solutions to the table. Yes, sir. Upward Financial Solutions. That's the name of the company.
Oh, that's what's up, my brother. Well, tell you know how, like, man, you know, it's interesting because I was, you know, before we started doing the show, man, I was like, you know, about the challenges, and you were just telling me about how the hot water tank had went out at one of your investment properties, and that's why, you know, we weren't able to do the interview, you know, on time like we had scheduled, you know, and that's just one of the challenges right there. You know, that's you got 16 properties, you know, stuff like that gonna happen. You know, you gotta
stuff like that happens.
You know, especially if you looking to manage them yourself, right? You gotta, you know, you gotta go like that hot water tank, man. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do some things sometimes. You gotta get your feet wet and your hands dirty.
Right.
I mean, and that's just life. The thing about it, Anthony, and you know this very well because you've gone further than I have in some areas of real estate. You know this. A big part of the solution is continued education. Continue to educate yourself on what you need to be able to know how to do. You know, once I got up to my fourth or fifth house, I took a light plumbing class. You know, I just went to Schoolcraft Community College and took a light plumbing class, you know, to know a few things about plumbing. I was tired of getting ganked, you know, by plumbers. This is going to be $250.
They charge, don't they?
No, it's not. It's going to be $75.
Right.
You know, that type of thing. You know, so, you know, paying somebody $100 to go light a water heater. No, I'll be over there to light your water heater.
Right.
You know, I can do that. So, you know, continue education is huge. Even if you just, you know, in the market or in the real estate industry on the peripheral, know what you're doing. You know, know what you're involved in, know what kind of industry, know the market, you know. So education, man, is one of the hugest tools in the toolbox as far as success.
Man, without a doubt, man, you know, and that's why I do the real estate coaching, man, because I'm trying to, you know, I wasn't into it at first, man, but you know, I started thinking like, man, I got all this knowledge, man, you know, I have to start sharing it to people, man, you know, and people want to learn, you know, and I'm willing to teach, you know, I'm willing to share, man, do things like this as a TV show, because definitely before you rush out and think that you're about to go buy the hood, you got to, you know, get educated on a few things, you know what I'm saying? Some few essentials about real estate. Even Joe, man, Joe was a licensed real estate agent at one point, you know, and I'm sure that benefited him in his real estate investing career. You know, that's always, you know, key, you know what I'm saying? And he's one of our frontline heroes too. You know, RN working to help save lives right now. So, you know, he's helping to save lives in the medical field. He's out here helping, you know, save lives, essentially, you know, getting people in these nice homes that he's doing out here. You know, that's what it's about. We coming from the heart with this. We just want to help people. We genuine, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we want you to be successful. You know what I'm saying? We successful. We want you to be successful because we know that you can.
That's right.
Be, you know, and you know, I just want to know, Joe, what are your future real estate investment goals?
Well, my future real estate investment goals pretty much just to continue to grow as a business, investing in more and more properties, maybe get off into some commercial properties at some point, and continue to give back. The more and more I do as it relates to real estate, the more I see the need to give back. Like you're doing right now, Anthony, with this program, you know, trying to educate people and put people up on the opportunities that exist out here if you have the passion and
Yes,
the
sir.
desire to do something,
Yes, sir.
yes,
Yes,
like it
sir.
says, I mean, whatever it says in the word, whatever your hand finds to do it with all your might.
Yes,
Do it with
sir.
all your might. Don't half
That's
step.
passion. That's passion.
Don't half step,
Right. That's what Big Daddy Kane said back in the day. Ain't no half stepping, right?
No half stepping.
Right. You gotta,
And
you gotta do it or don't do it. You can't
exactly.
half do it. That's where a lot of
Go
people
hard or
fail
go
at.
home.
And
Go
you
hard
can't
or
be
go home.
right. You can't be too easily discouraged. It was funny that before, we were talking about when we were kids and we started that real estate.
Net
I
a
mean, not real
fortune.
estate, but that internet company, Net a Fortune.
Right.
Netafortune.com back in the day, 1997, 98, before the internet really started to boom. And we went to a Success Magazine, seminar and
Right.
signed up, right? Yeah, to sell the websites, And we were talking like we could have probably been big off into it, but we kind of got a little easily discouraged back then. So,
Easily discouraged.
that was one of our learning lessons too, but you can't get too easily discouraged in real estate. You're gonna get a lot of no's, but them yeses, boy, them yeses put them checks in your pocket and in your bank account. And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Like what advice would you give new investors, Joel, starting out?
New investors, I would say, don't try to get rich quick.
Right.
Look at this as a long-term endeavor, and then you won't be as dissatisfied if something goes up or down. You won't be too gleeful if it goes up. You won't be too dissatisfied if it goes down. Because real estate really is something you got to look at long-term. Property will be here when we're gone.
Right.
The house you buy, the house you're living in right now will probably be there when you're long gone.
Yeah.
So you got to look at it as something long term. Look to grow your business or your real estate involvement at a slow, steady pace. If you can land a good deal and make money hand over fist right off the rip, kudos to you. But real estate, from my perspective, has been a long term. Grow it gradually. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Right. Stack your chips.
Definitely
save your chips. Make meager investments at a time.
Yeah, man. That's great advice, Joe.
That let it grow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. That's great advice there, my brother. That's definitely great advice, man. I was a real estate agent for close to 10 years before I started buying and flipping properties myself. I was studying other investors, seeing where they were, succeeding at and failing at and all of that. I was real, because I seen a lot of people lose money making mistakes out here. And it kind of made me a little nervous to want to, jump in there. But I eventually did. And, it was very, financially rewarding for me. You know what I mean? So, it's not anything you want to rush into, because real estate's going to be there. Like Joel said, even when we're gone, the real estate's going to be there, but it's definitely, you want to get a start on right now. And, this is what we're talking about today. We about to get ready to wrap this up. Real Estate Heat TV, How to Buy the Hood. My man, Joel McNair, Upward Financial Solutions. Go on and shout it out, Joe.
Thank you, Anthony. Yep. So you can check me out actually for some of the music things that I'm involved in, because real estate has afforded me the opportunity to delve into some of the creative things I enjoy, like music. So go check me out at jhosta.com.
Yes,
that's JHOSTA.com on the internet. Check out some music. You can message me. Email me at jhosta@jhosta.com and talk to me more about real estate investing. Or if you need a place to stay, I might have an open opportunity for you. God bless. Thank you, Anthony.
Oh, you're welcome, Joel. Anytime, my brother. And you will please subscribe to our channel right now. You know, below you will find the links to Joel's website, Upper Financial Solutions, Jhosta.com. You know, I'm Anthony Legins, Real Estate Heat TV, and we out.